Ranking the best middle linebackers in Madden 25. And boys, we are back here with another tier list update. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the middle linebacker position. Before we get into today's video, I do want to talk about our sponsor real quick, MMOEXP.com. If you guys want an alternative to buying packs, consider buying coins at MMOEXP and make sure to use code DILL at checkout for 5% off your order. Now, before we do want to head and get into the new cards right here, want to take a look at the old tier list where I think so much has changed given Zero Chill, right? So every single one of these cards for me is going to come down 2 tiers. And I will say after January 9th, once these Zero Chill cards, their ability buckets change, this list will look a lot different. But we are going to get started right here with Team of the Week, Kenneth Murray Jr. This card is 6'2", 241, 90 speed, 92 acceleration, not really too much pass rush. Obviously, a middle linebacker doesn't need that, but also doesn't have man or zone really. And I'm just really not fans of cards like this. Like, the physical stats are not that bad. And he's also someone that can't get that lurk artist ability. He can get the X factor, play ball and air balance. We're looking for aggressive. I'm just personally not a fan of cards like this. Like, I like at least a little bit of man or zone, so he's going to start off our F tier. Now, after that, we get a pretty tough card to rank. We got Bobby Wagner, because Bobby Wagner has some of the best things in the game, and he also has some of the worst, and these stocking stuffers said it a lot in previous videos. Obviously, Bobby Wagner and the next stocking stuffer can be upgraded to 93s. The reason why I like to base it off their 87, though, is the fact that you only get 2 of the upgrade tokens, so the 93s can easily be added into the S tier. But let's take a look at Bobby Wagner starting out at the 87. This card has 88 speed, 90 acceleration with 80 power moves, and 70 zone really isn't great at this point. He does have big hitter, play ball and air balance. That's not going to change. Now, when we upgrade him to the 93, however, 93 speed, 95 acceleration, so really great physical stats. And these Zero Chill cards can get +2 speed with Montez Sweat and David Njoku. So potentially like a 95 speed player any single team. He's actually more of like an outside linebacker pass rusher. 78 zone again still is not great, but what is great on this Bobby Wagner card is his 0 AP bucket, of course. It's the lurk artist for 0. Can't get the mid zone. And I think Bobby Wagner, I can maybe see him debated a little bit higher, but for me, I'm going to go ahead and more so put him in this B tier. And I love the 0 AP lurk artist, but man, that man or zone is pretty bad. And then right after that, we get Henry from the Texans right here. And this card, again, we're going to look at the 87 first. 6'2", 228. Obviously, that's not changing. 89 speed, 93 acceleration. Not too much pass rush this time. The block shit, impact blocking, not great. The man and zone also aren't great either. Has play ball and air conservative, which we don't like. But at the 93, Henry has 92 speed, 95 acceleration with 90 zone coverage. So takes a big jump up to the 93. And this card's pretty interesting because he can go ahead and get that mid-zone knockout ability for 0. So you're looking at a linebacker, you could potentially stack the mid-zone knockout and the lurk artist for 1 AP. I think Henry at the 93 is A tier, but at the 87, I'm going to put him in the B tier. And now right after that, we get Ernest Jones, and Ernest Jones has 91 speed, 94 acceleration, not really great agility or change of direction, but he is 6'2", 230, 85 power moves on this card. Again, kind of more like an outside linebacker with a little bit of pass rush. 94 block shed, 93 impact blocking, 80 zone coverage. So 80 zone coverage, it's okay. It's not great. Obviously looking for the 90. This time though, play ball and air conservative yet again, but this is another linebacker that can get a 0 AP bucket of potentially lurk artist. So I think him right by Bobby Wagner makes a ton of sense. He's going to be another card that is in the B tier for me. After that, we go on a little bit of run of team builders. The first one we got is Troy Reader, and this card is 6'3", 245, 89 speed, 92 acceleration, not really too much pass rush, not really any man or zone either. Good block shed, good impact blocking traits, no big hitter, play ball and air balance. And if we look at Troy Reader's abilities this time, doesn't get any discounts. Like, he gets 1 AP lurk artist, but I feel like because of the no man or zone, this is going to be a card that is going to be in the F tier for me. We also get Aziz right here, and this card is 6'2", 228, 90 speed, 92 acceleration with pretty low agility and change of direction. I think change of direction a little bit slept on rating to look at with how players move, of course. Pass rush, not really offering you anything, not really any man or zone either. Big hitter on no, play ball and air balance. And if we look at his abilities yet again right here, of course, no discounts, but he also can't get the lurk artist. So this is going to be another card that is for sure in the F tier by Troy Reader for me. And now right after that, we get 93 overall Patrick Queen, and Patrick Queen is 6', 237, 92 speed, 93 acceleration, not really too much pass rush this time. Decent block shed, decent impact blocking, decent zone coverage as well of 87. And this time, no big hitter, play ball and air balance, but Patrick Queen is is someone that can get an ability discount. And if we look at it, he can go ahead and get secure tackler for 1, which, I mean, I don't hate secure tackler. It's just like you have so many cards that get like the mid zone for 0. You know what I'm saying? He gets lurk artist for 1 as well. I think this card is a pretty tough card to rank for me because I'm between like 2 spots. It's like, is he C tier or is he B tier? And for me, I'm gonna slightly lean Patrick Queen also on this B tier level, getting the 1 AP lurk artist. Like the reason why like these 3 cards right here are on the same level as these cards with the 0 AP abilities, I mean, these cards at the 87 and also the 90 don't have the best actual like core ratings, but these cards have really great core ratings. You just have to spend ability points on them. Now after that though, we get Devon Lloyd, and Devon Lloyd I think was an easy addition to the S tier. I'm going to tell you guys he's not going to be in the S tier today, and I think it will make sense at the end. But Devon Lloyd is 6'3", 235, 93 speed, 94 acceleration, 82 finesse moves, 71 power moves, great block shed, great impact blocking, also hits 90 zone coverage, no big hitter on yes, play ball and air balance. And Devon Lloyd this time, the great thing about the card is the fact that he can get that mid zone knockout ability for 0 AP. That is great. Makes him one of the best coverage linebackers in the game. I like stacking the mid zone and the lurk artist for 1 AP total, and Devon Lloyd, because of that, right? He was such an easy addition to the S tier for so long. He's actually going to be the only card in A. Like I said, I think it's going to make sense at the end of the video, and this is like how I actually think middle linebacker looks like. He's definitely clear of everyone in B. And right after that, we get 93 overall Demario Davis with 92 speed, 91 acceleration. He is 6'2", 91 play rec, not really great pass rush yet again. 88 zone coverage, 85 block shed, 85 impact blocking for traits, big hitter on yes, and play ball and air conservative. I think he's actually pretty much right by Patrick Queen for me. This is another card that doesn't get any ability discounts for me. He's going to be literally right by Patrick Queen, also in this B tier. And now after that, we get 2 Ghost of Muck cards, and the first one we got is Mike Singletary right here, who is 5'11", 230. I feel like that can be the one knock on him, is the fact that he is a little bit shorter, like 5'11". It's whatever though. 94 speed, again with Tavon Austin, the lineup could easily get him up to 96. Great change of direction, great play rec, and this time 88 zone coverage. This can get up to 90 again with like Tavon Austin in the lineup. 96 block shed, 91 impact blocking, big hitter trade on yes, play ball and air conservative. But what makes these Ghost of My cards so insane, right? It's the fact that they get 2 0 AP buckets, which is pretty nice. And what you can run on Mike Singletary is potentially like lurk artist and film study for 0. I think that's pretty crazy. Lurk artist acrobat as a user I like. Yeah, I really think it's the lurk artist film study though for 0 AP. I think that's pretty nuts. I will say, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and make one change real quick. I'm going to go ahead and actually move Mike Singletary to A. And then after that, we got Luke Kuechly, and Luke Kuechly is 6'3", 94 speed, 90 acceleration with 95 agility, 92 change direction, 90 play rec on the card, 90 impact blocking, 87 zone coverage, big hitter trait on yes, and also play ball and air aggressive. Rare time where the linebacker actually gets that trait. And Luke Kuechly as well, when we're looking at his 0 AP buckets right here, of course, gets the double zeros. And the reason why Luke Kuechly is going to be by himself is the combo of mid-zone knockout and lurk artist for 0 AP. I think that is like the stack of linebackers. And again, you can move Mike Singletary also into the S tier, but I feel like spending 0 AP for that stack, even though I do find it kind of crazy Luke Kuechly doesn't hit 90 zone. Like, are we serious? But just on his base card, like obviously you can boost him up with strat cards and also Tavon Austin to get him there. But lurk artist, mid-zone knockout, 0 AP, Luke Kuechly going to be the only person in S. And I did have Mike Singletary there before I made the video, but yeah, I think Luke Kuechly with his stack is just like clear of everyone. And after that, we get back-to-back football, his family, Tremaine Edmunds. The first one right here, the 93, is pretty bad. He is 6'5", 250, 90 speed, 93 acceleration, decent physical stats across the board. Not really too much pass rush, and also like decent zone coverage of 86, 93 block shed, 90 impact blocking. He actually has all 3 pass rush traits on yes, which is pretty funny. And this time though, Tremaine Edmunds, this card does not get any discount abilities, gets like the lurk artist for 1 and whatnot. Pretty standard stuff for the linebacker. But the 94, he gets a little bit of +1s here and there, like 91 speed, 94 excel. Again, the height's cool, but this card, he does get a discount ability where it is mid-zone for 1, which This is actually going to be really nice. I think Tremaine Edmunds could potentially be an S tier linebacker after January 9th because of this right here. But right now, I wouldn't say A tier. He's like top end of this B tier. Like probably like, honestly, I could see a world where Tremaine Edmunds is by himself in B and then these cards drop into C and so on like that. But best card in B, slightly missing A for me. And also right here in the C tier, I'm going to place the 93 overall Tremaine Edmunds, just like okay stats. So yeah. And in and off the video right here, we got Zaire Franklin. If there are any Merry mix-up cards, obviously we'll cover them right after this. But this card is 6 foot, 235, 91 speed, 95 acceleration with 80 zone coverage as well. And Zaire Franklin, play ball and air balance, no big hitter on, yes. And if we look at his discount abilities right here, Zaire Franklin, he goes ahead and he actually doesn't get any discounts. So yeah, Zaire Franklin for me, I mean, he's a 1 AP lurk cards player, 91 speed. I think this card is someone that I'd also place in the C tier. So yeah, boys, this has been my updated thoughts on the middle linebacker position in Madden 25 Ultimate Team. Hope you guys did enjoy the video today, man. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Madden 25 Ultimate Team content just like this. Now, if you guys do want to go ahead and see me use these cards live on stream, have been streaming on both YouTube and Twitch to watch on the YouTube. Make sure to hit that noti bell as well. You'll be notified every time I upload or go live here. Or if you guys want to watch on the Twitch, check the links in the description, hit that Twitch with a follow. But if you guys do want another video to watch, check out this one right here.